I hope this video can help you because I'm gonna talk about how I personally stay motivated when I feel really uncreative, which does happen quite a lot these days. So whilst I talk about all of that, you can watch me drawing on Procreate on the iPad. I found this really cute image on Pinterest of this girl. This jumper, by the way, is like really cute. It's what kind of drew me into the picture. But just a quick heads up, I wouldn't recommend buying from this website. I actually looked into them. They had really bad negative reviews and they don't seem very legit. So if anyone knows where I can get a cardigan just like this though, from a legit website, please let me know and link it below because I really love it and I would love to buy one. But let's talk a little bit then about how to stay motivated when you're feeling uncreative and you have no energy. If you don't know, I work full-time, 9 till 5, Monday to Friday, and I've been doing it for like maybe over 2 years now. Since before that, I was trying to do my art as a business, but then I went back into full-time work, and since I did, I feel like my motivation for art and drawing has really gone downhill quite a bit. First of all, it's definitely normal to feel like this. I've been sharing my online drawings and kind of creating this like art journey for 7 years now, which is a really long time. And obviously over these 7 years, you can't like keep up the same momentum as you did maybe 3 years ago or whatever. It's just always going to go up and down. As long as that you keep going though, that's the most important thing. Don't let the levels of your energy through the years like affect you. If you want to do the thing, you'll keep doing it, you'll keep showing up. You're just going to have some good years, some not so good years, some good months, some not so good months, and you just have to learn to accept that that's okay. And you can't be on all the time. You can't be drawing every single day like full illustrations and being like motivated all the time. It's quite hard, especially when you're trying to fit it around your lifestyle of doing everything else in life. There's so many other things in life. So I feel like, especially when you're in like a full-time job or you have kids, or you just have other commitments in your life and other things to focus on, it's very hard to continue being creative, especially because you in your mind you kind of feel like, oh, it's not really that important, it's just a bit of fun and it can wait. You kind of generally put it to the side and you think, well, it's not as important as these other things, which maybe it's not. But if you keep putting it off for too long, it gets harder and harder to get back into the flow with drawing and everything like that. So not surrounding myself with art enough. I know this is a big thing because back in the day when I didn't have my full-time job and I was doing art more like my business, I was waking up every day, it would be on my mind. I would always be thinking what I need to do today. I'd make lists, I'd be focused on it, and I'd be watching videos, I'd look at other people's art journeys, and I would be learning a lot as well. And I guess that was like, it was consuming my life, and I was always thinking about it, which made drawing back then a lot easier. So obviously when you have a full-time job and other things, you sort of lose that connection with art, and so you have to kind of force yourself to keep on surrounding yourself with it, you know, watch YouTube videos on people drawing. That usually is a big motivator for me. If I see someone else being creative, it actually makes me want to be creative. So hopefully you watching this video will make you want to get out your iPad or your sketchbook and start drawing. Let me know in the comments if you've actually felt like drawing after watching this. I did have a comment from somebody on my previous video just saying that they had to pause this video to open up Procreate and get drawing, which made me really happy because that's kind of like one of my main goals on this channel, is I really want to inspire you to be creative and just like draw more. And especially in this world nowadays with all this technology, all this AI stuff, I feel like it's really nice to come back to just your natural like being creative and drawing from scratch, from like humans actually drawing and not AI just creating an image. Like I just love that connection with how you can just create something out of nothing. It's so amazing. But anyway, back to what I was saying. So surround yourself with it as much as you can. Like even listen to podcasts. So if you're working and you don't have much time, if you're commuting to work, if you're on your lunch breaks, if you're doing like house cleaning or something, put on a podcast or an audiobook about being creative and being an artist, and it just keeps it kind of in your brain at the forefront so that you can always be thinking about it, and that will lead you to wanting to then be creative a bit more. Another thing is lowering your expectations on the piece of art that you're doing. So don't expect to be doing a whole full scene of something and making it all perfect. Just do a quick 10-minute sketch. Even if you just do little doodles, I actually have a video on my channel, I'll link it, of all these doodle ideas that you can do. Hopefully that'll just kickstart some kind of ideas for you. But yeah, just don't put pressure on yourself to create the perfect piece every time. I've really learned that lately, like just doing little sketches. I do more little sketches than I do full piece illustrations now, but enjoy your journey as well. Like, you don't have to be the best artist to draw. Even if you can just draw stick figures, that's drawing still. You're still doing something. There's so many things out there you can just draw that's so simple. So just start messy, draw shapes and color them in just to get started, get that momentum flowing. And who knows what you could end up with, you know? Sometimes when you just start, you start getting into the flow, and then you end up drawing like something way much bigger than you even expected. Also, in your art journey, I think it's really important to keep learning. Don't ever feel like you get to a certain level and like, oh, I've learned everything now, I don't need to do anymore. Like, there's always new things to learn, I think, and there's always new goals you're going to have and new things you want to draw, a new style of drawing. Like, there's always different things to learn, and I personally find it's pretty fun to learn things. And even if sometimes I rewatch old videos or listen to old audiobooks that I've listened to before, but you know, sometimes these things that you hear once, they kind of start to fade out of your brain over time. So if you don't keep like relearning things, and it's like you start to feel a bit unconfident in yourself because you're not feeling like you remember or know how to actually do things, but your brain is just doing the thing without really knowing anymore like what is happening, type of thing. It's like you go on like autopilot. And obviously when you're watching and learning, it can create motivation or the urge to like want to draw, as well as watching inspiring content, mostly on like YouTube, if there are other art accounts or artists sharing drawing videos, or on Instagram where people just share their process. Like, I feel like it's very inspiring to watch someone else draw and be creative, because you suddenly just feel like there's this buzz of energy, like, oh my god, I need to create something now. I mean, that happens for me a lot. Pinterest inspires me quite a lot, but I'll go on Pinterest, and because it curates images from other images that you've looked at and searched for before, it usually brings up a really nice selection of inspiring fashion outfits, beachy things, like, well, that's for me anyway, anything that you personally like. So when I go on there, I'm always like, oh, I want to draw that now. Usually if I'm feeling creatively stuck, then sometimes just opening up Pinterest can just spark ideas for me. Like, for example, this image that I'm drawing on here right now, I opened up Pinterest, I saw this girl and I was like, oh my god, I need to draw her. So I just started drawing her, and I was just really enjoying the process of it. Your creativity, it's still there within you. You just need to do some things that are going to help kind of kickstart you into gear, you know. And allow yourself to have quiet weeks, I guess, if that's how it goes, because your life gets busy, then that's how it is. You just have to accept that that is okay. Still be consistently creative, even that's like once a week, but as long as you're doing something, and hopefully after trying some of these things that I've said, it will start to pick up motivation for you again. But like I mentioned in the video earlier, you just need to start the drawing and try not to procrastinate, because sometimes I found that with myself. It's almost like you're trying to do so many other things in life, you don't feel like you have much time. So then when you finally have a tiny bit of time to create something, you feel this pressure of doing the thing, and then you almost just, well, for me, I've just procrastinated sometimes, or I've just kept thinking about it but just wouldn't actually start the drawing until it's too late and the time had gone by and another day had gone and I still hadn't drawn anything. And I noticed that pattern kept repeating quite a lot. So Sometimes you just need to stop overthinking it and don't give yourself too many doubts of reasons why you shouldn't, or other things that you could do. Oh, I'll just do this first and then I'll do the drawing because it's not as important, and it's kind of like just procrastinating. You just need to get started, and then once you start, you'll get into the flow and it will be so much better, and you'll be really happy and like proud that you actually did it, you know, even if it's 10 minutes. So yeah, I hope this video has encouraged you to start drawing, and hopefully you're excited to start the next week from whenever you're watching this, to start being more creative. Good luck with your art journey, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.